Yo, what's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing out there in crypto land? You guys find crypto for freedom yet? Yo, what's up? Wasn't really planning on doing a stream right now, but trying to figure out how to use my social stream ninja. Filter. What's up? Hey, dude. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Are you new to the channel? Chat some more if you would, please. I'm trying to test my social stream ninja. Why can I not get the social stream ninja? You're new to the channel? Oh, that's cool, man. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining. How'd you find me? Was I just right there in your home feed? Why can I not figure this out? Wah. Alright, let me go back to ChatGPT. Yes, sir. Cool, man. I'm just doing a little test stream right now, trying to figure out how to get this to work. Make sure your platform is connected. Oh, looking to see people's thoughts on Doge. I hear you. Yeah, personally, I think the top of the market's already in, to be honest. But, hold on. I do think the top of the market is already in for Doge back here in October of 2024. I could be wrong though, but to me it kind of looks like here we saw 1,225 days. Over here we saw 1,232 days, and Bitcoin's already seen 540 days past the halving. So I think the top of the market's in for Bitcoin, and Doge is, in my opinion, entering into this bear market channel that we've seen it in 4 times. Kind of like that. And I think we're breaking into this new bear market channel, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what the rate cuts coming. I think we'll be rebounding. Also, NVIDIA earnings should calm down AI fears. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, yeah, we could have some rate cuts and we could see the price rebounding, but I don't know. I just think the trend is your friend until the end, and the trend is kind of telling me that the price is going to go down. Sorry, my chart's a little muddied up right now. Let's see if I can get rid of some of these drawings. My live is super glitchy. Ah, that's so annoying. I wonder why. Maybe that's why I'm not getting enough viewers. Like, my live's been kind of glitchy. Dang, that's annoying. I mean, it says I got full bars and I'm pretty close to my router, so I don't know. Because I did rewatch some of my other videos and it looked like I had some glitch going on. I'll have to, it's not glitching for me, Shiva Blaster. That's cool, man. Thanks for the input there. I really just came on because I was trying to test my social stream ninja and try to figure out how to work this bad boy. Every other word it cuts out, but your video is clear. Man, that's so annoying. But that's not happening for you, Shiva? Bear with me, guys. Yeah, I just came on here to honestly to test my social stream ninja to try to get my what the hell? Man, that's weird. Yeah, because I was watching back my live streams from last week and looked like I had some lag. So I don't know if that's happening again right now, but yeah, I'll be yeah, definitely. And I just started posting videos on this channel like 2 months ago. I've had this channel for 2 years, but I just really started being consistent 2 months ago, and I just started live streaming last week. So my live stream actually had 6 people in the live today, so that was pretty cool. I don't know how many I have in here right now, but 2. It's just you guys. It's just you guys chilling with me, and I appreciate that. I wasn't really planning on streaming right now, but I just figured I would because I wanted to try to do it. And I just started trying to do a test stream here. What do I do full time? Bitcoin. I do Bitcoin full time, brother. And also I do this YouTube channel full time. Trying to build it up. I have like 1,150 watch hours in the last 2 months. So you have to get to 4,000 watch hours to monetize. Once I get to 3,000 watch hours, you guys will be able to send me super chats and stuff. But yeah, I'm just trying to build up my YouTube channel. Also, I was doing eBay a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Doing a little bit of eBay reselling. But yeah, I've basically just made all of my money the last 3 years in Bitcoin. And now I'm just waiting for the next bear market to put my money back in. Because I think Hive stock chart. Ooh, is that a stock? Hive, Hive. I mean, I could take a look at it. Hive Digital Technologies. Looking at some different, stocks and stuff. If you guys want to smash the likes, that'd be awesome. Subscribe to the channel. And then, yeah, within hopefully within a few months, I'll have 3,000 watch hours. And then I'll be able to, so that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, take away this one here. The weekly chart. Why does that look so weird? Yeah, the weekly update unavailable. So yeah, it looks like it almost looks like some Wyckoff accumulation here, but definitely in a downtrend since November of 2021. We pulled a fib. Looks like it's trying to bounce right now off the golden pocket from the most recent low to the high. And get some volume range here. Yeah, so a lot of your support is going to be basically you're at support right now. I don't really know much about this, but it looks pretty shapoopy to me. There's been a lot of increasing volume lately. Had to sneeze. Yeah, it's a stock, but you'll have a tough time during down. Yeah, I definitely have a tough time during downtrends. I mean, I had peak viewers on the channel. It's a Bitcoin miner stock. Oh, okay. So does that mean it's going to correlate with the Bitcoin price? November 2021, it peaked. It didn't really have a bull run this time. It just kind of came up and make a lower high. So I don't know much about this, but if you're trying to get exposure to Bitcoin, why not just buy Bitcoin? Honestly. Or buy MSTR or something. MSTY maybe, but I would just buy Bitcoin, or maybe you can put your money into the ETFs, but there's nothing better than just owning Bitcoin, keeping that off the exchanges, putting it on the hardware wallets. I mean, it does kind of look like a symmetrical triangle here. This kind of reminds me of the others minus USDT. I mean, yeah, if we really do come up and see a bull run for the altcoins, like somebody was commenting on my channel, they were saying that they think altcoins could run until February. And this kind of looks like it's, coming up to a resistance, find a resistance, and then breaking out. And now it almost looks like it's back and testing that as support. So who knows what's going to happen, man, to be honest. I'm no expert here. And none of this is financial advice. You should always do your own research. 1.618 would bring this all the way up to $1.24 if that was a back test. What about the 1.382? Yeah, so I guess if we're still in a bull run, some levels to watch out for is possibly $48 at the 1.236, $67 at the 1.382, and $128 at the 1.618. But it doesn't look that great to me, especially with saying this is a Bitcoin miner stock. If Bitcoin's at at the high for the cycle and it's on its way down, then everything else should trend down behind it. So I would just be really careful about where you guys are investing your money right now, and make sure to have a plan. Always begin with the end in mind. Have a emergency fund. That way you can withstand these big dips. If you bought this stock over here back in 2021, you'd be down pretty substantially by now, 85%. So you got to be really careful about when and what you're buying. Dollar cost averaging the market over a long period of time. Never invest more you can afford to lose. And just remember, it's all gone until you sell. So those are some things to live by. Bitcoin is kind of seeing a little bit of a pump here, from the lows, but it's still making higher lows, or lower highs, excuse me. So I think for Bitcoin really to get bullish, it's going to have to come back up to a couple key levels. I think I already marked them here on the chart. So one, it would be right here at 92,000. If we could reclaim 92,000, we would still have to break out of this downtrend at 108, 107. And the further out we get, the lower that price gets. I just think the end of the market is pretty much done. Yeah, my biggest struggle. PMI is cooling up at lows. Hasn't done that ever, at least not in recent years. When it finally explodes up, that's when liquidity will pour into risk assets. PMI, that's the price manufacturing index. I'm probably way off of that. Private mortgage insurance. Is that what you're talking about? There's multiple meanings depending on context. Mostly private mortgage insurance, type of insurance for home buyers. That's probably not what you're even talking about. 5 viewers. Oh, 7 viewers now. What's up, YouTube? Hey, y'all coming in to check out Crypto for Freedom, man. You guys trying to get some freedom up in this piece or what? I really just came on to check out my social stream ninja. All right, you guys, tell me what you think about this Ethereum chart that I'm drawing up over here. Oh, I gotta zoom out on the weekly. Because to me, if Bitcoin's going into a bear market, Ethereum's going to follow behind. And this kind of looks like a massive ascending triangle to me, which is a bullish pattern, but it just takes a long time to play out here. And the price target, you take the low to the high from this side, bring it out to the breakout point. I mean, we might have to wait till the next cycle to see this, but I mean, $18,000 Ethereum. Whew. Yeah, that'd be tough money right there. That'd be like win Lambo. Hey, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I'm gonna be doing a Dogecoin giveaway probably when I get to 1,000 subscribers. So we're at 363 right now and climbing. We've been doing live streams almost every day, putting out Dogecoin videos and Bitcoin videos. This YouTube channel is all about gaining financial freedom through the cryptocurrency markets, and we mostly talk about Dogecoin and Bitcoin. You know, I probably will take requests and stuff on the channel, though, if you want me to look at your coin. All good, man. So we out here chilling. We're just trying to get rich in crypto, and that's our deal, trying to get rich in crypto, because screw the man. We don't want to go back to work for the man. We want to be self-sovereign entrepreneurs, not having to worry about asking anybody for permission, man. That's just not our style. We do what we want when we want. And that means investing in Bitcoin, Dogecoin, other cryptocurrency assets. But yeah, I think Doge is looking pretty bearish, to be honest. Facts. We do what we want when we want. Facts. Big facts. I'll start getting all cocky and stuff, and like half the people leave. Happens, man. Yeah, and then like, I don't know, man, that Ethereum chart though, this almost looks like a descending or another ascending triangle here. This is the 1 over ETH Bitcoin. So I mean, if this is another ascending triangle and this breaks out, I mean, Ethereum's going to lose a lot of value against Bitcoin. A lot of value. And I think Ethereum's actually kind of overvalued against Bitcoin, to be honest. So I think Bitcoin is going to outperform most things. And Bitcoin is where you want to be. I've been looking at this 7-year cycle theory. It's kind of one of my original ideas here on YouTube, talking about Dogecoin losing value for a 7-year period against Bitcoin, just like it did in the first 7 years of its life cycle, making lower highs against Bitcoin. This is the Doge Bitcoin chart, and this was the peak right here in 2021, but it still made a lower high, and then it continued to make lower highs for the next 900 days until eventually finding a low over here in June, right before the 2021 bull run. Then it broke into a new channel, and now Doge against Bitcoin is making a very similar pattern, making lower highs against Bitcoin. And I'm just trying to bring awareness to the fact that Doge is losing a lot of value against Bitcoin, because where I actually bought my Dogecoin was right here at this peak right here, and if I would have just bought Bitcoin instead, I would have made so much more money. So I'm just trying to make people aware that, you know, Doge actually is pretty undervalued right now against Bitcoin. So if you think that this, you know, we could be seeing one more spike up, because like, look how many times we saw spikes up in the first 7 years. Like, we saw a ton of spikes up. We saw a spike up here, 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 here. We haven't seen any spikes up like that in a while for Dogecoin against Bitcoin. So if you guys think we're going to see one more spike up to the top of this channel, you know, that might be a good time to trade out of your Dogecoin and into Bitcoin before the next, you know, bear market really takes hold. Because a lot of people are still holding their, you know, their crypto, their assets, their altcoins and whatnot. But to me, like, everybody's talking about the 50-week moving average and the price going below the 50-week moving average, and that, you know, since everybody's aware of that's kind of the herd mentality to sell right now. But I actually think that just because everybody's aware of it doesn't mean everybody's actually using that strategy. I think most people, the herd is actually holding their coins, and the smart YouTubers who are aware of it, who are spreading awareness, those are the ones that are actually getting out of the market now, and everybody else is going to hold into a massive dump here and be a bag holder. So I just don't want to be that bag holder. I want to secure financial freedom and self-sovereignty for my family, you know, right now, and take my gains out of the market. That way I have a solid emergency fund on the sideline and I've been continuing to build my income and make sure I have solid income coming in and emergency fund. I'm debt free. That way I can take my income in the future and invest into good quality assets like Bitcoin and Dogecoin. So that's my plan to get rich for the future. And if you guys resonate with that, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, because we growing out here. We got almost 500 subscribers, and we're going to be on here consistently talking about this 7-year cycle theory, because I just think it's going to play out that Dogecoin is going to make lower highs against Bitcoin all the way out for the next 889 days until the beginning of 2028. Where finally it'll break out into a new channel against Bitcoin. And I've made many videos on my channel about this. You guys can go back and watch all my other videos if you're interested in this 7-year cycle theory. Also, it's pretty interesting that we're at the end of the cycle for Bitcoin, and we've seen 540 days past the halving, and Dogecoin, or excuse me, and the Bitcoin dominance is still this elevated. If we look at the Bitcoin chart over here in 2021, 540 days past the halving was October 2021. And the Bitcoin dominance in October of 2021 was, where was it? October of 2021. See right there, October of 2021, we can see that Bitcoin dominance had already fallen way down out of its channel, or out of its pattern, out of its uptrend. And now that we've seen 540 days past the halving, it's pretty interesting that, Bitcoin dominance has only dropped 9% for us not even to see an altcoin season yet. I would just be very careful at this point in the market and make sure that you secure your emergency fund and at least become debt free, and don't invest more than you can afford to lose. That way you can protect yourself in the case of a 1-year downtrend, which I do predict is coming in the market, because the trend is your friend until the end, guys. And you want to make sure that you're not holding the bag and not losing everything, because if you hold it all to the bottom at 70% and some big disaster happens in your life, have an emergency fund, you got to sell the bottom and you're going to lose everything. So I just want to help you guys out and make sure that you have an emergency fund and have multiple streams of income coming in. That's why I pretty much say that in every single one of my videos, because I just do believe that is the path to financial freedom in these markets and success in the cryptocurrency market. So let's see what else. I was in Shiba for a little while, but that pretty much looks like a shit coin to me at this point. Yeah, I bought the peak over here. Yeah, bought the peak there, and I bought some over here, and then I sold over here. I'm pretty sure I made like a little bit of money, but not much. And this is actually making let's do Shiba Inu. It's been making lower highs, and it's pretty much at the bear market range right now. Like, it's looking like a shit coin. So if you guys are in Shiba Inu, then yeah, I don't know, maybe dollar cost average into it if you believe in it. Maybe you can make some money over time, but like I keep saying, I just think it's best to be in Bitcoin. Gold has had a crazy breakout here. It's looking pretty parabolic here. And I guess somebody was saying every time gold breaks out, Bitcoin does a breakout as well. Bitcoin on the chart. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Thanks again, you guys, for hanging with me out here on a Monday afternoon. It means a lot. We got 6 people in the chat, so make sure to make yourself known in the chat. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from and what your favorite coins are. I mean, the total market cap is breaking down, you guys. It's breaking down out of this rising wedge. So maybe we don't make it to the top of this rising wedge this bull run. Because if we zoom in on the chart, it's like we broke out. We broke down. Like, at least it looks like it. I mean, we could always redraw this chart. Dang it. Down and over. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool. When you're crypto for freedom. Oh, yeah. Is this the last support? The last line in the sand, guys. The last line in the sand. It's your last chance to get rich in crypto. So if you're not rich in crypto yet, then you're probably screwed. No, I'm kidding. All you got to do is hold long enough and you're going to make money, especially if you're in Bitcoin. If you're going to hold for a 4-year time horizon in Bitcoin, you're going to make money. But you know what, guys? This is where I want to buy Bitcoin over here, because usually we see anywhere from an 84 to a 77% loss for Bitcoin. And in the last cycle, we did end up seeing a 77% loss. So are we going to see diminishing losses just like we've been seeing diminishing returns? Maybe we'll only see a 65% loss down to 45,000 or a 70% loss down to 38,000. Now, personally, I'm probably going to be buying Bitcoin between the $40,000 and $50,000 range starting in October, and I don't really care what the price is by then. I'm just going to start putting my money back into the market, even if it rips up to all-time highs from here. My plan is to put my money back into the market in October, because the best way to win in crypto is to make a plan and stick to it. So that's my plan, and I'm going to stick to it. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash the like buttons. Let me know if you have any questions or coins you want me to look at in the chat, and we're going to keep this rolling. Life savings are in Dogecoin. Well, there you go, man. It's going to get you there if you hold it long enough. I believe in Dogecoin. I don't think I could stomach a 90% retracement this time. So if it's going to go into a bear market, then all I got to say is hold your convictions, hold your plays, make sure you got that emergency fund, make sure you got multiple streams of income coming in. That way you can buy the dip and dollar cost average your position down, and you're going to end up winning over a long term, especially if you have good habits like delay gratification and living on less than you make. You're going to end up making it. But sometimes it's hard to live on less than you make, especially if you got a family out here, man. Life is expensive. Kids are expensive. Food is really expensive to put on the table nowadays, and we got to work really harder and harder every single year that they print money. That's why we need Bitcoin and Dogecoin in our life. That way we have a hedge against inflation and a hedge against all this money printing, and we get to make our own choice. And we get to say, F you to the man. We make our own choice out here. You don't choose for us. We can choose ourselves. So I don't know, man. It does kind of still look like we might end up going up, but just too much risk for me at this point in the market, especially with Bitcoin being 540 days past the halving. I keep saying it because the trend is your friend until the end, and until we see something different. I mean, we didn't even get a bearish divergence here. So I don't know. Crypto's looking pretty weak this time around. I think everybody's freaked out from FTX. Nobody wanted to get back into the market. Plus, everything's too expensive for everybody nowadays. And they just can't afford. Sorry about my arm. I turned my light on. I forgot my light wasn't on. But yeah, they just can't afford to get into the markets, man. They just can't afford to buy new positions, and everybody's scared to lose all their money. And that's what happens. Like, you lose your money if you don't do your research and you just try to get rich quick. It's almost like gambling. You can either go to the casino or you can go to the Solana casino on your phone. So which one do you want to do? Or do you want to just, buy digital energy? What I want to do is take my physical energy and my mental energy and convert that into digital energy in Bitcoin that can't be debased, that can't be stolen from me, that can't be taken, that can't be, nobody can tell me what to do with it, when to spend it. We're actually incentivized. They want the velocity of money to move quick. They want that money as soon as it goes into your account to go out of it. They don't want you to save. They want you to basically be a slave to the system. That way you have to keep going back to these 9-to-5s to keep the shareholders rich and keep you poor. That's why we have to rise up. We have to buy these Bitcoin and Dogecoin digital assets and kind of band together as a community to lift each other up, because that's the only way out here. And we got to lift our communities up, you guys. A smile goes a long way. So make sure to smile out there. Make sure to touch grass. And thanks for coming back to the channel, you guys. It really means a lot to me. It's helping me grow out here. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe if you like the message. Dogecoin is back above 15 cents, man. Won't you look at that? And I was talking about 15 cents being this very critical level line in the sand for Dogecoin, because we can see that, Dogecoin was finding 15 cents as support back in the 2021 cycle. And now that back over here, we were finding support in the 2021 cycle for Dogecoin here, 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 and then resistance, resistance. A little bit of a deviation here, but resistance again. And now that we've broken through this resistance over back in 2024, we're finding that 15-cent level as support again. So 15 cent has been a very critical level for Dogecoin, and we're sitting right at it right now. So are we going to break back up and come up and find a new high, or is Dogecoin going to break down and fall into this channel just like it's done in every other bear market, falling deeper into its bear market channel? In my opinion, 540 days past the halving, Bitcoin's going to be going into the 1 year bear market, and we're just not going to end up seeing any sort of altcoin play out in front of us. And I'm okay with that, because I've already secured life-changing gains in Bitcoin, and I've already secured my Bitcoin on my hardware wallet off the exchanges. I've secured all my cash ready to buy the dip in front of me, and I'm just really seeing things clearly. So if you guys are new to the channel, you know what to do, man. We got 9 people watching in here. I think we're going to end up growing pretty good here on Crypto for Freedom. So much love, everybody. And with that, babe, what are you doing? Got my lady over here giving me some lovin's. Got my lady here secured here with Bitcoin right away and shit. She knew what was up. She saw the truth. She's like, whoa, that guy's on to something. When I first told her about Bitcoin, she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yo, it's 2022. We got to buy Bitcoin. We got to buy Bitcoin. We got to buy Bitcoin now. And she's like, yeah, she fell asleep every time I talked about it. That's why I need you guys, man. That's why I need you guys on the channel here, keep me company and stuff, talking to me about Bitcoin and crypto, so I can build a little community here. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, man. We got 11 people on the stream.
Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to get the alert so you know when he's live.
Yeah, hit the
little
bell.
Share with your friends, the ones that care. The ones that don't, well, don't share with them.
Share with the ones that are going to watch. That's what she meant. And yeah, we out here chilling, man. We out here doing it up. That was my wife giving me some lovin's, showing me that she supports me in any decisions I make, including this YouTube channel. And she said, I trust you with the money, honey. I know you're going to make good financial decisions for us. And we going to get rich in crypto, you guys. So subscribe to the channel. Hot diggity damn. All right. It's pretty entertaining, huh? Yeah, they're probably laughing with us. Either that or laughing at us. Now they're all leaving. Great. Nah, we doing it up here, man. Crypto for freedom. This is how we do it. See this? She got a big brain right here. She about to make us some money. We about to get it in the market, and we about to go to the moon.
To the moon, baby.
To the moon, baby.
Volatility.
Yeah, volatility. Exactly. So if you guys want to go to the moon with us, make sure to smash that like button, all right? Because we chilling, man. We chilling. All right, that was just a little intermission. Little intermission for you guys. But yeah, we should see some sort of bounce for Bitcoin here. It happened in the last cycle, but I mean, the price should come back up. Everybody should be like, oh my God, we're going back to the moon. And then it's going to roll over. And what's going to happen is it's going to basically, let me go back to the weekly chart. It's going to fulfill this head and shoulders pattern, in my opinion. Right here, 50-week moving average is going to continue rolling over. We're going to find that back test just like we found in 2021. Excuse me. Right here. And just like we found in every other cycle, it went into the bear market. Broke through the 50-week moving average, came up back test it, went into the bear market. Broke through the 50-week moving average. Didn't quite come up and make the back test, but we were still done by that point. So, and that's where you buy right there at the red line. Buy at the red line, buy at the red line, and guess what? Buy, sell everything you own and buy Bitcoin right here at the red line. So that's what we doing. And yeah, man, that's it. So if you guys like Crypto for Freedom, make sure to smash that subscribe button. And we're probably going to get out of here because we got some other ventures and some other important business meetings going on. Dinner and some other important, crypto people stuff. It's called living life free, like crypto freedom.
Okay, Okay, end your stream. Bye, everyone.
Okay, guys. My wife said I got to go, but make sure to subscribe and come back real soon. All right. We'll see you then.
Bye.
With that, we'll see you on the next